Hola, chicos. I feel kind of bad because you guys always get me at this really bad angle, and like when I've changed out of my comfy clothes, out of my cute clothes into my comfy clothes, I look super cute today. I was wearing a black dress and I had on my super cute black blazer and my boots with magenta leggings. Magenta tights. I was rocking it. But anyway, today I had my midterm, so, look good, feel good, do good, even though none of that's grammatically correct. That's okay. So, my last video I said I was going to start doing my videos by subject. So, for this one, I think I'm going to talk about transportation, just because it's so different than in the US, and if you have any ideas or suggestions or anything you want to hear about, and this is me assuming people actually watch these videos, but if not, something I feel like I probably will enjoy to look back on. Any suggestions, just let me know, comment or whatever. So as far as transportation goes, I'll just kind of walk you through my daily transportation routine. So I get up and I take the Subte. I have this nice little Sube card. It's a Sube card, but we ride the Subte. That's very, particular. They're very particular here. And so then I walk to the Subte, which is it's literally like around the corner, and I go down the stairs in the Subte, and it's important when you're walking to the Subte because there's always millions of people. That's dramatic, but not actually dramatic, because during the day there's 6 million people here. But to carry your backpack in front of you and like just have a hand on it, because there's not a lot of crime here, but there is a lot of petty theft, and so that's the perfect opportunity to get something stolen from you. And the way my luck goes, I would get robbed. So I always walk with we call it a front pack. I walk with my backpack on my front. And I put my Subte card in my pocket so I can just like take it out, because they said no one's gonna steal your Subte card. And so then you walk down these stairs and then you go underground, which is it's kind of cool, because the reason the Subte is so fast is because it's underground. And I guess the Subte was built by the British, and so it's on the left side, and in the buses, they're on the right, and so, or I might have switched that around. We all know I'm not good with my directions. But anyway, basically the Subte is different than the buses because they were like a gift from the British or something. I learned a lot of history while I've been here. So then I wait. In the mornings when I go, it's like I usually go right before 9 so I don't hit the busy time, and it's not like super packed. And then I've learned that if you go all the way to the end, like by the wall where the Subte like ends, I don't know how to explain it unless you go down there, but it's the end of the Subte train. There's not as many people there because they all wait at the front, and so then I can usually get a seat if I go to the back. So I walk all the way to the back, and in the mornings and during the busier times, trains come like every 3 minutes, which is like really fast. So by the time I walk all the way down to the end of the line, there's usually one there, like, or a minute away or whatever, and it takes like less than 20 minutes for me to get to school, I swear, because I leave around like 8:50, and I usually arrive by like 9:05, so 15 minutes maybe. And you're not supposed to, our advisors, that's what I've been calling them, like just the people who like talk to me here, they tell me that I'm not supposed to take my phone out or whatever while I'm on the Subte because it can get stolen, but I usually read my book on it. So I usually read on the train, and then I started bringing my toast on the train, my breakfast, just because like I'd rather have more time to go to school than to like just sit here and eat. And everyone stares at me. You don't do that here. And everyone stares at me while I eat my toast, but I don't really care. It works for me, And then I walk about 6 blocks to school. So lots of walking here. Mainly I take the Subte to school and I take it home and then I walk. But if I go anywhere else and it's along the main line, I can take the Subte, which is like the D line. But if I have to go anywhere like that's a little closer, or somewhere where my main line doesn't go to, I have to take the bus, or I just walk. So there's lots of walking here. We take the El Colectivo. They don't call it the autobus here. They call it the Colectivo. And I've actually learned the bus system pretty well, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Taxis are expensive. It's 44 pesos to ride the subte, which is like 40 cents, and then it's 3 pesos to ride the bus, which is like 30 cents. But it's like 50 pesos to take a taxi, which is like $5, which isn't a lot, but when I'm taking and traveling every day, it adds up. So, and taxis, I don't know, I get nervous about taking taxis, and I feel like it's a waste of money. And plus, like, the Argentines take the subte in the bus, so I feel like I'm really, in Argentine. So that's about it for transportation. People have cars here, but I don't think it's super common, like, or super necessary really to have a car. My host mom doesn't have a car, or at least that I know of. I guess she could. What else? They're pretty crazy drivers here. Like how in the United States we have the right of way. Definitely don't here. But on the plus side, the crosswalks are really like updated, and the people respect the crosswalks, and people like know when the light's gonna change, and they start walking like before it actually tells you to walk. And yeah, it's crazy. But very different than Marion or Davenport. As you can tell, it's really easy to get around, but it's probably similar to like another big city. Like my friend from New York is like, oh yeah, I'm used to this. So there you have it, transportation in Buenos Aires. Besos y abrazos, XOXO. Oh.